stay or you have to go.
Okay. Same for promoting?
For promoting, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Third question was about autonomy in relation with curriculum. Different subjects, different timetables,
Yeah.
different groups of students, new ICT, everything.
We all the students have 28 hours in a week, and that's there's no autonomy. It's
compulsory. It's obligatory.
Yes, yeah, and but if we the hours now. We can decide how many hours mathematics, or how many hours Dutch, or how many hours. That's
school decision.
Yes, the school decision. Yeah, it's 28 hours, but it's a school decision. But the government says this is what the students have to learn, and the way we do that, that's our decision. But they say this at the end. They must know, but the way we do it is it's the decision of the school.
The goals at the end and the results are established by the government, but the way it's your responsibility.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And the last one at all is concerning financial resources, the different sources of income. How do you manage for getting more money for the school, or the investments, or
oh, we don't do that. We only get money from the government. No more than.
No more than for buying materials, tables. It's your responsibility.
My responsibility. Yeah.
Only for this. Only for buying
and salary.
Okay.
Everything.
Salary. You manage the salary of the. Okay.
Yeah.
And the budget is
small.
You are applying the subject, the budget, but you don't decide the amount of money of the budget.
No, it's for we get money for the. One student is, nou, wat zijn 7,000. Ja, nee, hier niet. Het is helemaal.
No.
Yeah.
This school is better.
Yeah, this school is better.
You have money for each student.
For each student, yeah, and that's it.
And then that's all the budget for school, and this budget you can manage for salaries, furniture, or everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's all.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for
Most is only for the salaries, of course.
I'd like to introduce also Corrine.
Good morning.
She will be here this afternoon to do a short presentation on one of your questions about teacher evaluation. And we have a system in the school. We are not a custom school. We are a school with a special approach. And also in our evaluation of teachers, we choose for a special approach. So this is Corrine.
Nice to meet you, Corrine.
She is plaatsvervanger. She is my deputy.
Ah, deputy.
Right.
Thanks.
Sheriff. Deputy sheriff.
Thanks.
Okay. And she will be
at 2 o'clock.
At 2 o'clock she will be attending you, and you have your own work here. There will be a lunch at 1. We like to introduce you a little bit in the school. After I am finished, you can see a little bit of school, and some pupils will pick you up, if that's okay. And then Corrine will take over.
If you don't mind, I'll join you at lunch.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't have sandwiches with me, but I'll join you.
She always joins everybody when there's a lunch.
No! That's not true.
And she will...
Human resources management, selection of teachers, What criteria, what procedures, interview, test,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's-
Who is the responsible of the selection? All the headmaster, a committee, and in your opinion, the main weaknesses and strongnesses in this procedure?
Okay. First of all, this is a new school. We started 5 years ago, and in a new environment, new school, a new environment, new part of the city of Utrecht. This part wasn't built yet, and so they're building this part now. And the school is growing. So we started 5 years ago with 60 pupils, and now we're having 540 pupils around. In the same time, we also growed in our staff. Of course, we started with 4 teachers. I started with 4 teachers. I was the first member of this school. He was the one who appointed me. And I started on my own, and then I had a secretary, and during a couple of months I had 3 or 4 extra teachers. And that's how we started. And the year afterwards, that we grow with to just say around 200, 250 pupils. So we have a staff grow from 6 to 30, and that was enormous. And to do that right, our procedure is very clearly. We start with an interview, a job interview, and the job interview has 2 parts. One part is tell something about yourself. Who are you and what do you want? And the other part is we asked the people who are soliciting, we asked them to do a STAR interview, and that's called Situation, Task, Analyze, Result, Activities, Result. So we asked the one who's opposing for a job at us to do that STAR interview, and that's very strong because we asked behavior. We don't ask what somebody is thinking, but we're asking what somebody is doing in a certain situation. That's called STAR interview. I think it is in English also on the internet. That's what we use, and we build our question based on that STAR interview. That's the first phase. And of course, we have selection in letters. Normally, if someone is appointing for a job over here, we have a selection in letters, and we have 3 or 4 letters for one job, more or less. And in that system, the team leader is in charge, and they evaluate also those teachers. And the teachers are also evaluated by pupils, also evaluated by colleagues, and by themselves. So we have, let's say, an intersubjective approach. Not objective, that's not possible, but intersubjective. And based on that, we can say, okay, we're doing right. Now you will have what we call vaste aanstelling. Yeah, let's say it. They have a certain job, so they can stay and have more security, job security. And if they evaluate positive by all the actors, they have a certain job. Yeah.
Well,
is that enough? Or take too long? A little bit too long?
Maybe some weaknesses of this system.
There are always weaknesses in every system. So one of the what we find always difficult is to make a good. You see someone in an interview, then you're looking at someone on the floor, working here for 2 days, and sometimes we find it difficult to make the right decision. Sometimes we find it difficult to see the quality of the to be appointed staff member. And that's difficult just in 3 days. It's just a fragment. That's the only thing I have, because there is no other solution. I can say stay for a month for nothing, but they won't do it.
What percentage of
it's always
wrong decisions or wrong selections?
Yeah, I think our selection procedure is quite sophisticated, quite well thought about. But sometimes you have to, after some years, you have to say, dit was not the right fit.
Wat is het percentage wat fout gaat nu?
Oh, the percentage, yeah, no, not much. I think just about 5 to 10%. Just not much. Yes, well, I have just to say 90 staff members here, also learning to be a teacher. And sometimes with the students we attend, we are not that serious because they're not paid and they're doing the practical over here, so we are not that strict as for teachers. For teachers we're much more strict. So I think we are, and if we are doing wrong, if we make big mistakes, they're always with students.
From the school, but they are here in the school because they get a new building. But till it's built, they stay here. And we, the teachers, but also the students, can use it.